Hello, Sagittarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your Someone Secretly Wishes You Knew This tarot card reading. If you like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And here is your first card. Alright, your first card is Libra, and this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. You like it? Your next card is Taurus, and the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And finally, we have Sagittarius energy, and this energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm, with faith, good fortune, and authority. So, look at that. 2 instances of Venus energy. I couldn't ignore it. I couldn't. Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. Jupiter is ruled by the planet Jupiter. And this is growth and expansion. And then we're dealing with love, growth, and expansion. Love, growth, and expansion. Not to mention Libra. Libra is giving us the love and relationship energy. And Taurus is giving us the hopeless romantic energy. And Sagittarius is giving us optimism and luck. So let's have a look at what this person secretly wishes you knew. Hey. Oh, shoot. Look at that. See? They just want a happy ending. They just want a happy ending. They want a happy home, happy partnership, happy life. They just want that happy ending first and foremost. All right? Then we have the 4 of Pentacles, but they're holding back. They want that happy ending, but they holding back. They want you to know that, but they're holding back. They're keeping their cards close to them. With being a hopeless romantic, they may also be very sensitive, so that could be why. But the 4 of Pentacles is like, tangibly, I am holding myself back. I'm holding my time and my resources away from this situation. Now, this person is willing to take a risk. They're willing to take a leap of faith. I think because the Fool is not in reverse. They're going to take an educated jump or educated risk. They're not just going to dive off into whatever. That's why they're keeping their cards close to them. So they're not going to tell you how they feel. They know how they feel. They're not going to tell you just yet. They're not going to take a leap of faith and take a risk just yet. Now, the Fool is also associated with Aquarius, so you may be dealing with one of those. Very hard to read those ones in these situations. Like an Aquarius's facial expressions, if they have the crush on you or whatever. I think it'll be pretty much direct, but you know, they're gonna have to observe and assess before they take a leap of faith, because that's what it required for this person. It seems like they're sensitive. So then we have the Hangman. What are you waiting for, bruv? What are you waiting for? The Hangman speaks to somebody who has a very Neptunian energy. Like, it's like they spend more time daydreaming about the relationship than trying to be in it, because then their daydream will be over if you say no. Now, the Hangman, it tells us that this person's living in a state of limbo as it relates to you. Especially, like, just with all this Venus, it makes you feel like this person's, like, has a crush. You just have a crush. I got a crush. And just waiting for a sign, waiting for a good time to jump off the ledge. But I feel like they're taking too long. I feel like some of you guys know this. You know that this person seems like they like me, seems like they have feelings, seems like they care, but then they never follow through. They didn't come to my birthday party. They didn't call me on my birthday. Like they you know, but it seems like they care, but what are they waiting for if they, you know, lots of wondering because of this behavior. Neptune is that daydreamy energy. Like I said, Taurus is giving the hopeless romantic energy, and the Hangman and Neptune just about diluted enough to keep you in limbo with those feelings for a long time. Why? Why you do me like this? Yeah, they're afraid of losing. They're afraid of losing what they already have with you. And if that's a friendship, they're afraid of that. Maybe it's happened in the past with them. But 5 were resting on an uncomfortable number. They'll willingly stay in a state of limbo to not lose, but they are trying to gear themselves up to take a risk, a leap of faith in order to progress things forward. But they keep finding themselves in that loop. They keep finding themselves waiting or being like, okay, well, tomorrow. How about tomorrow? Okay, when I wait, I'm gonna wait till I get to the point where I'm gonna they keep talking to themselves like that. Which means I think they're probably sensitive and they're just not trying to admit that they're scared of rejection or worried that, you know, if you say no, then their fantasy will just die and they'll be sad about that. Cause then they, like, that's so, like, it's cute, you know, but it's like, you know, rip the band-aid off. Fantasize about someone else if you can't have this one. But the Five of Cups is, you can feel it. Like, you can feel that they don't want to be disappointed. They don't want to let you know because they don't want to be disappointed. They want to be sad. And perhaps they may even be dealing with a loss that they've already had and they don't want to lose more. So your person's looking real like, I'm just about gonna say something. I'm gonna say, like, we don't see the nervousness, but we see the absence of, like, the confidence that Sagittarius would have. Because this is probably an attractive person in the face and in the thighs with that Sagittarius energy. And ultimately what they're looking for, they know what it is. They know exactly what they're looking for. They know exactly what their happy ending looks like and how they have planned it. But it also looks like a fantasy or a daydream. Ultimately what they're looking for is a certain type of feeling, which I think they found. But I think they're so careful. So careful. The Four of Pentacles, they don't want to, again, put their feelings out there, their emotions out there, share it with the world. They're not going to do that because it's too much of a risk. Again, they don't want to take that leap of faith. Well, they do want to take that leap of faith, but it's like, I keep waiting. I'm not ready. Wait, I'll do it. Wait, I'll do it again. Wait, hold up. I have to get my eyelashes done first. Nah. Hangman being in reverse makes us feel like, no, hurry up. Like, you're not doing it in a cute way where it's like, oh, you take so long. You're like, no, it's like, hurry up. Like, because you're daydreaming and you're living in this, like, weird magical world inside your head instead of coming to terms with reality, which I don't know. I don't know if you guys are into it. You guys might not be into this caricature because of this Five of Cups. Like, you might be like, nah, not feeling it. Took too long. Or you know, there's other stuff. We can just be friends. You know, we can't take it to the next level. Some cups may fall over. That dream might be crushed, but you can be satisfied with the fact that we can still be friends and there's no awkward tension. And there's always something left over with the Five of Cups that is there to be grateful for. It's not like a tower where everything is destroyed. We still have other stuff to be grateful for, even though you couldn't get that thing that you wanted, that thing. But 5 is a transitionary number. We can make that transition if you're willing to be uncomfortable for a few short moments. You know, we can work with what we have and build something that is enjoyable as well. So this person secretly wishes you knew this. They're going through it. They haven't made a move because they basically are scared. Exposed. But they're ultimately looking for happy ending, and they see some of that potential, but they're so afraid of getting hurt that, you know, it keeps them at a standstill. Although they are aware of the fact that they need to just, you know, just go after, just get it. All right, so let's hope they muster up that courage and pull themselves out of La La Land and the daydreaming world and kind of just take that risk and deal with whatever the fallout is so that they can move forward. All right, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop where you can purchase all sorts of candles. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.